Hello, happy Sunday, people. I have missed you all. I hope you have missed me. We have been in a very, very busy season for the last month, 6 weeks, 2 months, something. So I have tried and tried to get on here and talk to you and offer something, but it hasn't happened, obviously. Anyway, so here I am on this happy Sunday. I have my Coke Zero. So pause your video and get a nice refreshing drink on this summer day. It is so hot here. I think it's got to be over 100 degrees, although it's not really. And the percent humidity has got to be 100%, even though it's not really. But I think it is 95 degrees in the humid. It is so humid, it's weird because it's also windy. So it's a very odd mix. And I'm upstairs here in our bonus room over the garage. And so I had to turn off the air conditioning unit because it's so loud. So getting a little toasty up here. Better keep drinking. But I wanted to bring y'all in to a bit of encouragement I had this morning. Okay, that voice was me remembering why I needed the encouragement. Okay, so as I said, we've been having a lot going on in the last several weeks. And so I guess I will spring this on you. If you don't know already, our church is sad. And Craig and I are very bipolar these days, sad and joyful. Craig has been called to go to a new pastorate. It's a neighboring city to Longview. So I don't understand social media very well. Am I supposed to say the names of our churches? So anyway, we will be leaving our 15-and-a-half-year home to begin a new chapter at a new home, at a new church. So that's why things have been turned pretty much upside down over here on our end. But the latest thing is actually tearing my house apart to go through stuff to, you know, it's that time. 15 years worth, people. Stuff. So we've been going through stuff so that we can put our house on the market and people don't have to look at all our junk. I guess I could show you over there. I might as well, huh? This is real. Okay. Can you see? Can you see the boxes and stuff? Oh, that's not so bad. Okay, that's not so bad. I don't know if you can even see. But that's because we're nearing in. We need to be finishing up. But there's still boxes everywhere of stuff we're giving away and throwing away. So we're like nearing down to when we need to make our listing active on the house. So, oh my gosh. So we've had men here painting and doing some little fix-its and things. And like a whole team, and it's turned things upside down. They had to get us to move all the furniture out of rooms and then move it to another room because now they had to get in that room. And pretty soon, by Friday, this was Monday through Friday, by Friday, there were no rooms left. They had like squeezed us. And at Friday morning, we found ourselves, we didn't even know they were going to do, we thought, you know, they'd finish one thing at a time, but it turned out by Friday, they had to be working in all areas of the house. And so they had to put some of the furniture in our kitchen, two couches in our kitchen. And so we were sitting in the middle of our kitchen with no room to even walk in it. There were two couches, a futon and a couch, and we were just sitting on our futon, not knowing what had happened to us. And I was starving, and I couldn't get in the fridge, and I was needing to go to the little girl's room. One toilet was on the back porch, and one was barricaded in this room with the door closed. I tried to open our master bedroom, like maybe I can go in there and use the bathroom. And it was all walled off with visqueen and tape. I couldn't even open my door. So anyway, it's been crazy. So Craig and I were working hard last night. I thought my body was going to break down. But today was Sunday, and you know, it's a little confusing being a Christian in 2021, what the Sabbath means, right? Isn't it confusing? I think it's still meant for us. The Sabbath is meant for men, not men for the Sabbath. But I think it is still a gift that we don't open and use, that would keep our minds sane and our bodies, our poor bodies, calm. So I woke up this morning and I was a little bit tired, very tired and achy, and wondering, how am I going to not think about all the things I need to do? I don't want to think about all the things I need to do. I want to calm myself. And okay, so here's my thing. This is what I want to tell you. I learned a long time ago a cool, amazing thing. Maybe, I think I might have shared it on is there a post called Sabbath or something? No, it was on Labor Day. Labor Day, I think I might have talked about this. So it was last year Labor Day. We're coming up to Labor Day again. Okay, so you can use this again. Let me think. What is it? Okay. Shoot. I would edit these things, but it takes so long. Sorry. You can just think about what you need to think about while I'm thinking. So, what's so cool is that God calls us to meaningful life, like true, abundant life. And that requires work, play, and rest. But the awesome thing is that even working is meant to be restful of spirit because we're abiding in God. So this morning I kept thinking, let's see, okay, if I move this piece of furniture into that room, it'll look better. And oh dear, that room, it's so cluttered. What am I gonna do? And that kind of thing. And so, and I kept going, shh, 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 stop. Remember, you want to remember the Lord today. Because the purpose of the Sabbath is to remind our souls, our bodies, our spirits that our work is not what's definitive. It's God's work who is definitive. So the Sabbath begins at sunset the day before. Isn't that amazing? So the day begins sunset the day before. And what do we do after sunset? We lay like veils in our beds for 8 hours. We do nothing. We're comatose. We do nothing. But it's the beginning of our day. What does that communicate to you? What do you think God is trying to communicate to us, our poor, needy, stressed out people? That He is working while we sleep. He is working for 8 hours, or however long you sleep. while you are an absolute coma patient. So the Sabbath, where we take off of work if we are able to, if we don't have an actual job, and then if we actually take it up as a gift to ourselves, is a time where we remind ourselves that God's work is the definitive work. We just get to do with Him while we abide in Him, and kind of a restful spirit as we abide. What was I going to say? So you see, so the thing is, I got up and I was like, what furniture could I put there? What am I going to do? And then I go, oh yeah, okay, stop. And it just so happens that this week in this little devotional thing that Craig and I follow, I think it goes with the annual church calendar. The psalm for the week was Psalm 127. Okay, are you ready? Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. It is vain to rise early, to retire late, to eat the bread of painful labors. For the Lord gives sleep to His beloved. I memorized that at one time years ago. So I don't have a whole lot of scripture memorized. Don't put me on a pedestal. But that one, maybe it was when I was learning about this stuff. So anyway, that was this week's psalm. So this morning, as I wanted to be prepared to go to worship and be with my people and have not just my body present, but my mind and my spirit, even if it wanders, to be able to bring it back. The psalm came to mind, and so I just kept saying over and over, oh, that's right, Lord. I would say it in prayer to God, because it's the relationship with Him that makes it all joyful. I would say, oh yeah, Lord. Okay, Lord, unless you build the house, unless you build the house, unless the Lord. And then I bring it down to the Lord. Just the Lord. But I think about Him in His beloved, my belovedness in Him, like that He sets His love on me. So that Lord, unless the Lord comes and builds the house for me, I will labor in vain. And so I kept thinking, Lord, you're telling me that you're going to bring someone who needs this home. My putting the picture in just the right room, in the right corner, at the right angle, isn't going to sell this house. It's a horrible mentality. It's exhausting. It's not life-giving in any way. But to remember that He is going to sell the house. Yes, I do the work. I mean, I'm sweating and pushing my muscles every day, but to just remember that He is the one who's going to sell the house. He has this home for somebody. Am I making sense, folks? I'm sorry if I ramble. I felt like there was a lot more to say, but let me just say, think about the words. Unless the Lord guards the city. Okay. Stick with me here. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor. So building and laboring, and then guarding and watching. Those are very, very strenuous things, and they can either be done freely or with gripping. building, and guard my stuff. So afraid, I'm so nervous. Guard my children, guard my house, guard my stuff, guard my job. No. Goodness gracious, no. The Lord is guarding all that belongs to me. Good to see you, friends. I hope I'll be back sooner than later. I have something a little else to talk about. Maybe I'll do it in a 5-minute thing. Anyway, if you subscribe to my videos, did you know that on YouTube you can go up in the corner where I think the 3 dots are? And this might be phone, I don't know. Maybe it's not 3 dots on the computer, I don't know. But you click on that and it'll tell you which of your subscribers you want to get notifications from. Not subscribers. Which of the things you're subscribed to you'd like to get notifications from. So you don't have to get notifications from everything on YouTube. But you could find out when I post since it's a little irregular. All right, I love you all. Bye.